We gotta talk about the Tesla Model Y. The Juniper is basically out. We're seeing so many renders, so many leaks, they all add up together. But there's a lot of leaks that are real, a lot of leaks that are fake, a lot of leaks are more likely to happen than others. So we're gonna be talking about the new Model Y. It's coming out in 2025. In China, they've already started very minimal amounts of production in secrecy, but we're getting some pretty cool leaks, and let's just dive right into this because I'm excited for the Juniper, and it's actually one of the cars on my list to buy next year. Here's a Model Y Juniper. This was a testing vehicle in Spain. Nobody really ripped it off, of course, but this is what it looks like. Everything is covered. The license plate is where the regular Model Y is, but everyone is saying that the license plate will be different according to the Chinese manufacturers. There's also little lights here and there, different computers in the car. They're basically testing this vehicle on the road to see what's it like in the real world. Here's a picture of the vehicle parked in Spain. Everything is basically covered up. You can't see anything, but when you peel this off, this is what it looks like. Now, this leak has been circulating the web for a very long time, which was also kind of funny because the guy who took the picture is literally in the reflection of the car's rear. That original Reddit post was actually deleted when people called him out for it. But it's going to be a really cool light bar on the back. Some people like it, some people don't, but I absolutely like it. You also have the great looking LED strips inside the car, and you also have a lot of elements very similar to the 3's interior, which isn't that big a surprise considering both of those cars are Tesla's best-selling cars, and they're also considered Tesla's entry-level vehicles. But this light bar is something new. You also see there's no license plate, and there's also a chance the license plate being extremely low. Now, here's what I think the Model Y will look like. It's probably gonna look like this. The rear having a license plate on the very bottom. There's gonna be a very good looking back. You also have sharper taillights, a light bar, which was probably a lot thicker than what this image looks like because the original leaks have the light bar being a little thicker. This light bar seems a little bit thin, but this is kind of like what it looks like, right? It still kind of looks like the original Model Y, slightly sharper, more angular. We don't really know what the sides are going to look like, but probably about the same. We also don't know what the wheels are going to look like, but they're going to have a new, fresher, and more sharp design. But this is probably the rear design, the back of the Model Y Juniper. And I gotta tell you, it looks way better. It looks a lot sharper and sportier than the old Model Y. Now, we gotta talk about the front. It's gonna have a facelift. Everyone says that it's gonna look like the Model 3. No, that's not gonna happen. Considering Tesla already showed off LED light strips and also continuous light bars in the front. If you've seen the Tesla Cybercab, it also has a design that's very similar to the Cybertruck. Now, if you look at the Model Y, it's not going to look like this. The Juniper is not going to look like the Model 3. It's going to be a very special, very good looking vehicle. It's probably going to look like this. And this is going to be a big if because this isn't really like a continuous light bar in the front, but this could be the actual design of the front Model Y. You're going to be seeing some little angles here and there, facelifts here and there, but overall sleeker and sharper. But in my personal opinion, the image generated by Inside EVs is probably going to be the real one. One continuous light bar in the front. You also have much sharper eyes. There's a facelift. You also have it looking a little bit similar to the Model 3 Performance 2024. And you also have a pretty cool rear. But of all the leaks, this is probably the best rendered image. And this is probably what the Model Y will actually look like. You have the back light bar. Very sharp taillights, the license plate on the very bottom. The wheels look cool, but we don't know what the wheels look like. Very unique color for this one. The front has one continuous light bar, very similar to the Cybercab and also very similar to the Cybertruck. You also have a facelift, and we could be seeing a performance model that looks slightly different in the front and back. But I gotta say, if this is the Model Y, it's gonna look pretty cool. I know some of you guys have gripes about the Model Y Juniper and why it has a light bar, why it has a continuous light strip, but it's gonna look sportier, it's gonna look better, and the dynamics of the driving, the seats, and everything will be improved considering this is probably one of Tesla's best-selling vehicles. This is one of the best-selling vehicles in the world, and I'm sure Tesla's gonna do a good job. But I'm gonna let you guys know this is probably what's gonna look like. If you don't like the design, then it's probably gonna suck for you. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.